All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is Cal StarCraft, and I'm about to be broadcasting a Pro 1v1. It's going to be between none other than the Green Protoss, who's going to be spawning on the bottom left side of the map, Cloud Kingdom. His name is ESC Monchi, and I looked up his history. He apparently had an accident on October 31st, 2011, and then he actually broke his elbow. And yeah, so that's pretty serious stuff, but he eventually got back in December, and on Liquipedia it said he made a comeback in December, and he started to be showing a lot of results, so that's cool stuff. And he's going to be spawning as the Green Protoss at the bottom left side, like I said before. And then to the top right, we're going to have Acer Nerchio, also known as the German Zerg. He's actually, is he German? I think he might be either German or, actually, you know what? Monchi's Austrian, Nerchio is German, I believe. And very interestingly, he's going to be Acer Nerchio. He used to be Mouse Nerchio, but I guess not. He probably changed teams. So that's pretty cool. So the map is going to be Cloud Kingdom, and I absolutely love this map. This is actually a good map. This wasn't made by Blizzard. It was actually made from a BattleNet. It was between Blizzard and Team Liquid, and they had a map contest in which a lot of people entered in and posted maps for the new ladder, and this actually happened to be one of them. And as you can see, it's a very awesome map. Very colorful, very beautiful, and I think in the center there's actually a shark, my friend told me. It's not there now, but I'm pretty sure there will be if we go over there. But we are going to have Monchi. Monchi's going to be walling off doing a Forge Fast Expand, and really interesting, he's not going to be doing the Forge, then Nexus, then Cannon, or like, he's just going to get a Forge and a Gateway rather than, he's going to delay the Cannon quite a bit, but it looks like Nerchio is actually going to, oh nice, Nerchio is going to spawn a hatchery, he's going to cancel it, put an Evo chamber, and that's going to delay this so much, and that's actually really bad. It looks like Monchi's going to put down a Photon Cannon, going to snipe down this evolution chamber. But think about this, guys. Broodlings do come out of evolution chambers, and they can do quite a bit of damage and soften up your cannon, and later on you might have Nerchio going roaches. Anyway, Nerchio does have his expansion actually was blocked, so that's probably why he did it. And Nerchio has actually been known to do this like evolution chamber kind of thing, because not only is it sick, but it's also very unique. It's not used that much, probably because it delays your expansion by a little bit, and at this pro level you kind of need that extra oomph, if you know what I mean. Pro's going to be chilling at the third base. Nerchio tried to delay that as well, but the evolution chamber is going to go down by that photon cannon. These broodlings could either get a scout, or they could just attack the cannon and the zealot. Looks like they're going to attack the zealot, which is a really smart decision, because if that zealot falls, these zerglings can move in and start killing stuff, which is pretty cool. And yeah, Nerchio, going back to the evolution chamber thing, Nerchio did that. The first time I actually saw Nerchio was in DreamHack, and it was versus Mana. So that was an exciting game. Mana doing great control and defending. His defense is fantastic, and yeah. So Nerchio did that against Mana as well, and he's been, at least I've only seen Nerchio do one thing, which is Zergling, Mutalist Zergling, which is very standard for a PvZ. It's very strong, and I don't know, I'm really curious what he's going to do this game. He is going to take the Xel'Naga Towers, which is what a Zerg should do on this map. And I think this is a fairly, the reason why I like this map so much is because it's fairly balanced, because there's a lot of open spaces and different counterattack routes that Zerg could use to their advantage, but at the same time it could be Protoss favorite too, because of the destructible rocks and making choke points and like high ground, little bit of open area for splash damage and stuff like that. So that's really good stuff. Overlord is going to be chilling. I wonder if Monchi can't see it, so this is a nice position. Going to spot everything, all the tech and all that good stuff. Going to know when that expansion is done. Actually, never mind. Third hatchery is going to go down for Nerchio. And we are seeing Warp Gate on lane. Oh, wow. Sentries, actually, 2 sentries are actually going to be coming out rather than zealots. It's plus, there's going to be +1 on the way. So we're probably going to see some form of timing push on Monchi's part. So that's pretty exciting stuff. And hold on, I'm gonna exit that. I'm gonna exit that. Those are just some friends of mine and all that good stuff. Natural is really good stuff. Actually, there's no gas in the natural. There is gas on the. So I've seen Zerg players do this. They don't get gas. They don't get gas too early. Honestly, they're gonna get They're going to get gas a little bit later because Zerg's don't have to get that much gas. But my brother who plays Zerg, he gets gas early because he feels like it's kind of necessary. But that maybe just him. His style is actually really unique compared to other Zergs. He's kind of like the Spinichua of Team Grid. Team Grid, by the way, is the clan that me and my buddies have made for about a year now. And if you want to support us, I'll make a Facebook page. But I don't think I think all 10 views are gonna see that. Totally, all 10 views are gonna just go to that Facebook page and like. Well, half of them aren't even on Facebook. So. Wow, never mind. This is getting awkward, guys. I'm just gonna get back to the game. There's actually hallucination on the way for monchi, and there's 4 sentries on the way, along with a robotics facility. So I think we might. I'm not sure what we're gonna see. There's a Twilight Council on the way, and the Overseer is gonna come in and spot everything. Monchi might be going for that sentry drop. He has a heavy amount of sentries, and we'll see what he does. There is an observer on the way for Monchi. It's going to be scouting, which is always good. Usually Protoss should always just get an observer, like right when the Robo Bay is finished, because I just feel like if you don't have an observer on the map, you're really blind, and you need that information because you can't just take a risk and do that. You gotta have an observer like constantly over here, checking out what the unit composition is and checking out what the tech is. And I neglected that before. Hallucinating Phoenix is going to go in, going to try to snipe some Overseers. Going to put Zerg on the defensive a little bit. Looks like he is going to spot the Spire, the Roaches, and Galil Reconstitution. So it looks like our good old buddy Nerchio is going to go Riches along with Mutalisk, which is a very strong build indeed. There is an Observer on the way over there. And it looks like Monchi is going to take his 3rd base. Along with, actually, he was supply block for a short while. The Dark Shrine is actually on the way. So we could be seeing some DTs out of Monchi, which is pretty good stuff. We have +2 on the way, and there's actually there's an engagement over here, guys. It looks like Roaches were going to come around from the corner, going to try to take out this 3rd base. But lots of sentries on Monchi's part. It's going to stop this Roaches, so like no damage was dealt with that. I guess Nerchio is just trying to buy himself time to grab this 4th base, which he does have over here. So Monchi's going to try. He got some scouting information, which is good. Unfortunately, it's Monchi is actually going to push out. It's going to push out with quite a bit of sentries. Not really, four sentries, and it looks like going to be clearing the Xel'Nagas here. There's actually a counterattack with the Roaches. Really smart decision. No cannon is up, only pylon. So it looks like Roaches are gonna try Nerchio. Just gonna buy Nerchio some time. Just gonna fall back, and Nerchio's doing a great job because Monchi is gonna be constantly falling back. But there actually are Mutalisks in the base. So wow, that's actually really bad. And Blink is not being researched, but oh man. It looks like the Mutalisks are going to be sniping this one Artosis pylon that's powering this Dark Shrine along with the Warp Gates, but Stalkers are going to go in. Nerchio does take out the pylon, and Blink is on the way, but at the same time, Mutalisks are going to come here along with a Roach Push, so a 2-pronged attack. Very, very deadly stuff. And this is actually really smart because the Stalkers are going to pull back to the main, and they can't kill those Roaches. Really, yeah, Monchi needs some cannons now, or else Nerchio's going to get quite a bit of Mutalisks. He already has quite a bit, but it's not to the point where you have to get Stormers yet. It's not at that point, but I'm pretty sure it will be soon because there are now 15 Mutalisks on the field. Let's see, 18. Never mind. That's embarrassing. And yeah. Anyway, so it looks like a 4th base is down for Nerchio, and Mutalisks are going to move in down here. Overseer's going to be chillaxing there for a little bit. Mutalisks are going to move in. There's no defenses in the base, along with units. units are actually at the third base, and it looks like one pylon was taken down. Blink is not going to be able to research. The pylon did go down. The photon cannon also did. This photon cannon could go down, but no pylon is going to support it. Takes it out. It takes out that Artosis pylon. And wow, Nerchio just doing a lot of damage. So, and he's also grabbing a 5th base. This is not looking too good for Nerchio. And there's the good, not for Nerchio, for Monchi. There's the good game. And this is a best of 2 series. So I'm gonna hop into game number 2, and I'll see you guys there.